There are paths in life that seem destined only for those who have accepted a higher mission, solitary, silent paths, where each step leads to the discovery of something deeper. This is the path of the chosen one, a journey that few understand and even fewer have the strength to follow. The universe has a mysterious way of stripping us of what we once believed essential, leaving us only with our own company. And in that emptiness, in the absence of friends, a partner, or any figure we once leaned on, an inevitable question arises: what is this for? But this isolation is not a punishment, nor is it a coincidence. It is, in fact, a call from the universe, an invitation to a spiritual awakening. Being chosen does not simply mean having a gift or a different vision. It means walking a path that challenges your soul, a journey that takes you to face yourself, to discover who you truly are when the noise of the world fades away. Today, we'll explore this unique path, this journey where each challenge, each moment of solitude, strengthens the spirit and uplifts the soul. Prepare yourself to discover why, though many chosen ones walk alone, they are never truly without guidance. Their inner light accompanies them, illuminating every step of this sacred journey. Every chosen one carries an inner light, an energy that is not only visible but also sensed, felt, even if not fully understood. It's a light that attracts and, at the same time, keeps many at a certain distance. Imagine for a moment someone who has always lived in a dimly lit room, accustomed to the shadows, where the outline of objects is barely visible. For this person, the environment may seem comfortable, safe. But when you, as the bearer of this light, enter their space, you illuminate not only the beautiful parts but also those things that have been hidden in the shadows. For many, this revelation is uncomfortable. Your light acts as a mirror, showing facets of their being that they would rather not see, their insecurities, their fears, their unhealed wounds. It's not that the chosen one intentionally seeks to reveal other shadows, it's simply that their presence exposes what was hidden. And that exposure can be so powerful that some feel compelled to walk away. The light that shines within you not only attracts those seeking clarity but also repels those who are not ready to face their own shadows. This process of attraction and repulsion is one of the reasons why many chosen ones feel that relationships are fleeting or tense and wonder if there is something in them that causes this distance. This dynamic is inevitable. Those who stay in your life are those who have decided to look at themselves, confront their darkness, and evolve alongside you. They are brave souls who do not fear what the light may reveal. They are few, but their connection with you will be true, deep, and lasting. Understand that your light is not an obstacle to relationships, it is a natural filter that separates the superficial from the profound, the transient from the eternal. Have you ever felt that you give more than you receive in your relationships? If you are one of the chosen, this feeling may be even stronger. Maybe you feel that you have a special energy, a light that draws others, but at the same time, you realize that many people are only there to take what they can from you. As a bearer of this unique light, it's natural for people to feel good around you. Your presence uplifts, brings peace, and for many, just being near you makes them feel better. But you don't always receive the same in return. You feel that you give your support, your energy, and that by the end of the day, you are left feeling drained. I want you to know that it is not selfish to recognize this pattern. When you give without receiving, you're giving away a part of yourself without replenishing it. And if you're constantly in relationships where you're the only one contributing, there comes a moment when you wonder if it's better to be alone. Perhaps this is why you have begun to prefer solitude. Not because you don't want to connect with others, but because you've understood that being alone is less draining than being around people who only take without giving back. You've come to realize that taking care of your energy is essential to keep your light burning. Protecting your energy is not selfish, it is a way of honoring who you are. You need to surround yourself with people who also nourish your spirit, who respect your light, and who are willing to give as much as they receive. Because you know you cannot give without limit. Your light, your energy, also need to be sustained. So, if you prefer solitude at this moment, it is understandable. You are choosing to surround yourself with those who truly resonate with you, those who also bring something to your life and not just take. Because you have learned that true connection is a give and take that nurtures both sides. And if you cannot find that, you would rather walk alone, in peace, until the right people come to you. In the inner world you choose to explore, what might seem like emptiness to others becomes a sacred space, a time the universe grants you to heal and discover who you are without the constant noise of the outside world. In this personal retreat, you may feel that external voices, expectations, and pressures fade away, and in their place, you find yourself face to face with yourself. This intimate encounter with your essence is where you discover parts of yourself that you may have avoided or postponed. It is in this silence where you begin to see clearly the wounds that need attention and the facets of your being that await your compassion. This process can be uncomfortable, even painful. Facing your emotions, your fears, and those scars you have accumulated over time requires courage. But each moment of introspection is an opportunity to release the blocks that have limited your growth. In this space of stillness, you learn to embrace all your facets, even those that seem difficult to accept. Far from being an obstacle, this time in your own company is a tool for transformation. It is the ground where you let go of old patterns and external expectations. Here, you have the space to listen to your inner voice and discover the answers that you may have always sought outside yourself. As you delve into this period of self-connection, something beautiful happens. You begin to feel whole, complete just as you are. You realize that peace doesn't come from others, but from this deep connection with yourself. This process reminds you that you are your own refuge, and that, even though the paths may seem uncertain, you can always find strength within. Understanding this time of introspection as a space for healing and self-discovery is a true gift. It's not a punishment nor forced isolation. It is the moment that the universe offers you to rebuild your relationship with yourself, to heal what needs attention, and to reconnect with your essence. As someone who seeks a life filled with meaning, you may notice that a focus on the material doesn't resonate with you in the same way as it does with others. Wealth, as society understands it, is not always compatible with your vision of life. Often, you choose to follow paths that nourish your spirit, even if that means giving up certain luxuries or income. And although this may result in financial challenges, remember that you are walking a different path. Think of this as a test that goes beyond the visible. Financial difficulties are a tool that pushes you to redefine what success means, to trust in the natural flow of the universe, and to develop an authentic relationship with prosperity. You are learning that abundance is not always measured in possessions, but in peace, in purpose, and in the positive impact you have on the world. Each decision you make to follow your purpose, even if it doesn't bring an immediate financial reward, is an investment in your soul. In a world that measures success by material gain, your choice to dedicate yourself to what truly resonates with you, regardless of financial return, is an act of bravery and authenticity. You are building a life rich in purpose, and though it may not always be reflected in a bank account, true abundance lies in the satisfaction of being true to yourself. As you progress on this path, you discover that the universe supports you in unexpected ways. The opportunities you need come at the perfect time, and although money may not flow for you as it does for others, prosperity reaches you in subtler but equally meaningful ways. You are learning to trust in spiritual abundance, a wealth that doesn't run out and is always available when you align with your purpose. This type of abundance is not about accumulating but about living in harmony with the universe. By choosing an authentic path, you free yourself from dependency on money as your only resource and learn to see value in much deeper things: peace, freedom, and the joy of doing what you love. You are discovering that true wealth is the result of a life well lived, of being true to your essence, and of contributing to the world with the best of yourself. Think of these difficult moments as spiritual training, a period of strengthening. Even in solitude, the universe is shaping you, preparing you to hold the mission you have ahead. These challenges, and the moments of silence with yourself, teach you to trust yourself, to recognize the strength that resides within you. It is in these spaces of solitude where you can connect with your deepest essence, and it is here where you discover that you have an inexhaustible source of resilience, that you are much stronger than you imagined. Each challenge you overcome is like a stone on the path that, when stepped on, lifts you to a greater understanding and clarity. Through these moments of apparent loneliness, you learn to align with your essence and shed the superficial. In this connection with yourself, you prepare to face the future with more wisdom and serenity. This spiritual preparation is like a journey in which you are shaped by time and experience. Moments of solitude and trial are not random, they are necessary. They make you a person who has been perfected and who can view life from a higher perspective. The universe is refining every aspect of your being, giving you the tools to fulfill your purpose. For those who have embraced this path, solitude is no longer a burden. It is a gift, a continuous invitation to deepen, to grow, and to flourish. And it is this inner peace, cultivated in the intimacy of their own being, that allows the chosen ones to become sources of light for others, guides who inspire through their example. Perhaps, at some point in your life, you too will find solitude before you, calling you to discover all that you are and can be. Because the journey towards oneself is the deepest and most powerful journey we can undertake. In that silence, you may discover gifts you never imagined and a strength that will accompany you forever. The next time solitude knocks at your door, don't run from it. Allow yourself to discover the hidden treasure in its silence. Let it be your ally, your teacher, and you will see how it transforms each moment into an opportunity for growth. What could you discover if you decide to walk in silence towards yourself?